Welcome back, everyone. All right, so I've shown you how to change the text, and I've shown you how to use variables and what variables are. The one thing we need to do is take in input from the user. Now, this is pretty much what computer programming is. You take input and you do something with it. So it reacts to the input that is in the computer, and it's actually fairly simple. So what we need to do is you need to just type in input. And it's pretty simple. Just type in input like this. And you'll notice that an input box comes up like this, and you can type in whatever text you want there. But we do need to type in a couple of the things. We need to type in the word type, and you can put in just text like this. And this way, it will only take in text. So remember how I told you there was integers, strings, and booleans, and all these different kinds of variables. In this input box, we're just going to be taking in text. And the reason why this is important is that if you ever want to add numbers together, you do have to take in a different kind. All right? The second thing we need to do is need to add in an ID. So we're going to go ID equals, and then add those two apostrophes there. And we'll go change user text. Okay? So we'll just go ahead and we'll do that here. Now, what we need to do is, what will happen is that once we go ahead and put in some text here, we need to find this ID here. Now, I'm just going to go to the JavaScript here. Now, you might be thinking that we could just add in another document.getElementID, etc. But we can't exactly do it like that. Okay? We need to add in another variable here. Okay? And we're going to just add in a var. Okay? And we're going to call this change text, and then we're going to call this variable. Just like this. And then what we need to do is we're going to go to document.getElement by ID. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this exact same ID, which is change user text, and I'm just going to copy and paste it in there. Make sure there's no spaces in between. For example, if you see that there's a space in here, you definitely do not want that. Okay? And we'll just go ahead and close that off there. And the only other thing you need to do is type in .value. Okay? So now, change text variable is now equal to whatever we put in there. Okay? The only thing we need to do is put in, see where this equal signs is? We need to just type in change text variable. And if you want to copy and paste that, you're more than welcome to. You can double click it and you can see the box shows around that, meaning that it does work. So if we go change the text, it doesn't do anything. But if we do, in this case, let's change it to a name like awesome. And we'll go change the text, it changes it to awesome, and we can go to awesome 5, and you can see it goes to awesome 5, and we can say is we change the text. Just like that, and there we go. That's all it is. So what we had to do is we had to set up a variable that took this in here. Now, I'll talk a little bit about this in the next tutorial, but you'll notice that the variable is inside the function and not outside. All right? I'll talk about that in the next tutorial. I'll see you guys next time.